We begin in the Western Kenya constituency of Malava, where Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi have today led a concerted assault on the Kenyan media, with the Deputy President labeling the media outright as part of the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition. Mudavadi, on his part, mocked the media's live coverage of the recent protests in Nairobi, claiming the coverage provided the equivalent of football commentary on the demonstrations. The scathing attacks by the Kenya Kwanza top leaders also saw Uasin Gishu Senator Jackson Mandago blaming journalists who were injured in Thursday protests for taking a ride in a vehicle belonging to the opposition protesters. Stephen Leto reports on an assault on media that comes just a day to the planned weekly anti-government protests by the opposition.
3 days after this spine-chilling police targeting of a vehicle carrying television cameramen, top leaders of the Kenya Kwanza administration today turned their guns on the media, with Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua labeling the media as one and the same with the opposition.
These media people, Prime Cabinet Secretary, don't worry about them. These are Azimio people. They are part of Azimio. So you should not be bothered about them.
The event in Malava, Kakamega County, started as a Thanksgiving prayer service, bringing together 40 churches, but it quickly transformed into a firing range with the media on the receiving end.
They are still in denial. They are still hoping that Raila can push us to bring him into government, and then they can join government too. That is why they are glorifying violence and anarchy, because they are part of Azimio.
Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua accused the media of supporting the opposition and fueling perceptions of cracks in President Ruto's administration. As an illustration, Gachagua made reference to reports of a rift between him and Interior CS Kithure Kindiki over the handling of the unprecedented invasion of the Kenyatta family Northlands estate. The government had gone mute over the attack on the Kenyattas for nearly 24 hours, only for a statement to be made by Information and Communication Cabinet Secretary Eliud Owalo instead of the expected line ministry headed by Interior CS Professor Kithure Kindiki.
I've even them seeing, because I had a meeting on Sunday with our security chiefs, and Professor Kindiki, we had sent him to North Rift to deal with the bandit, and he was not able to come to meeting. They say media trying to create a narrative that there is a problem. Nyinyi watu ya Azimio mwachana na sisi. Mungoje tuonane na nyinyi 2027. You join that Azimio brigade and your fellows. Tukutane kwa debe. Na msitusie sisi woga.
Since the start of the anti-government protest on the 20th of March, at least 25 journalists have been attacked and injured, the government voicing disapproval of media houses' coverage of the protest. 5 journalists were injured by police officers on Thursday during the demos in Embakasi South, but the Kenya Kwanza leaders stopping just short of justifying the attacks on journalists.
Tumesikia juzi watu wakilalamika ati kuna watu ya media walipigwa, sio walikuwa kwa gari. Hiyo gari ilikuwa gari ya Azimio. Ilikuwa gari ambayo inabeba watu ya kufunja mali ya watu. Kama wewe ni mtu ya media, ulikuwa unafanya nini ndani ya gari ambayo imebeba majambazi ya kuharibu mali ya Wakenya?
Mmekuwa na panelists. Wanasema sasa wamefika Kangemi, what do you think about that? Sasa wamefika Kibera, what do you think about that? Sasa wamefika, there's a stone being thrown. This is... Are you a pundit for anarchy? Are you a commentator for anarchy?
The same way you are writing and glorifying violence and then trying to play victim, the people of Kenya will once more ignore you. Watu ya media, poleni sana. Mujaribu 2027 na hiyo mzee yenu.
The attacks on the media by the senior officials of the Kenya Kwanza administration come ahead of yet another round of planned demonstrations by the opposition Azimio la Umoja coalition, which has adamantly stated that their supporters will be back on the streets on Monday. Stephen Leto, Citizen TV.